What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 41 of the Hella Average Gamescast. As always, I'm your co-host Cam, and alongside me today, the two coolest motherfuckers in the universe, Carmen and Jeremy. What's happening, fellas?
I don't know about coolest in the universe. Maybe I don't know, the coolest person in his house. That goes to Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick, Carmen. How
Pickle
cool
Rick
are you?
is pretty cool. Me?
Yeah.
I'm as cool as an ice cube.
Cool as an ice cube. I like
They call you Cucumber Boy, as in cool as a.
that.
Hey.
We're back for another week to talk about video games, talk about life. How's y'all's week?
We're back for the second time this week.
Yeah,
Third
we had
time
some
this week.
technical difficulties earlier, so we didn't want to have the same conversation twice in one night, so now you got us a little bit later in the week. Refreshed,
A
revitalized.
little more to talk about.
More to talk about, rejuvenated. Man,
And plenty of opportunities to give Jeremy shit.
Oh, dude, it was frustrating as fuck, to say the least.
I wish that we would have got the scream into Discord, just
Dude,
so we could have heard it.
Dude, I swear to God, they heard it on Planet Vegeta.
Damn.
Yeah, planet that don't even exist anymore. They still heard it.
We were 30 minutes into the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, and Jeremy's computer cuts off. And at that point, there's no turning back. I'm not going to redo 30 minutes of content. So we're like, fuck this, we'll do it later. But that gave us an opportunity to play more games. More news came out, and we're back. So, as always, somebody tell me what they've been playing.
Well, I checked my friends list last night, Cam. You hadn't played your PlayStation in 4 days. I'm starting to get worried about you.
4 days. I mean, I haven't been feeling well, for real. Like, I was feeling bad last week, and I got better, and then I started feeling rough. Like, one day I woke up and I had this really bad, like, back pain. I couldn't breathe right. It was fucking with me, but
Damn,
I really
bruh.
am getting better. I think I'm pretty much good to go. I've just been tired a lot from, like, I think it's because I couldn't breathe right. But I don't know what it was, man. So I just was, I don't know. I didn't go to the doctor or anything.
It's a lack of video games, man.
It might be.
You're having withdrawals.
So
Yeah.
I've been, like, coming home from work, eating dinner, and, like, just crashing out pretty much.
Yeah, see, I know exactly what you need. First off, you need more video games. But
Yes.
secondly, you need more cowbell.
There we go. I got a fever.
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Oh, shit. Christopher Walken.
God, I love that man.
So, 4 days I haven't been on. What's been going on in the 4 days that I haven't been on?
Well, earlier in the week, I didn't have any games to really talk about. Jeremy was shocked I didn't play Resogun. Jeremy was shocked I didn't play Rocket League. Well, Jeremy, prepare to be unshocked because I played both of them games.
What? I am
Both of
shocked
them
now.
games.
Oh my!
Oh,
Jeremy!
this is unheard of.
But
The vapors.
jumped into Rocket League and crushed. I think I went 4-1 with Will. Played a little Fortnite. The game just keeps growing, and the changes that they continue to make, the game is superior at this point to any other game. They just launched mobile. I played one game of mobile. It's probably one of the best ports to mobile that I've ever seen. I've never seen a game run this good on a phone. It's pretty wild.
Bold statements. I like it.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out if I can sync my PS4 controller directly to my phone. That's what I'm gonna research when we get done.
Should be, because
Yeah,
I think
it's Bluetooth.
I think the DualShock 4 is Bluetooth.
Yeah, Bluetooth to Bluetooth. If that's it, boy, Fortnite's about to be my shit. I'm about to be playing in bed. I'm gonna be playing on the train. I'm gonna be playing on the bus. And you know what? I don't even have to have a fucking Switch for that.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And then what else? Did I play anything else? I played a little bit more of Ratchet and Clank, but nothing to brag about. Nothing to even discuss, really. Game's fun. And that's it.
All right, the usual, and then added a little bit of Ratchet and Clank. I like that.
Yeah.
Jeremy, what you got for us?
Well, I too was playing with Ratchet and Clank. This is my first time since the PS3, and I've really been liking it a lot. I've made a good bit of progress. I made it to I want to say like the 6th planet now. I just got the jetpack. Yeah. I'm loving the weapons. I'm liking the gameplay a lot more. Like I was saying last time before we lost all the audio, I love Ratchet, I love Clank, I love Captain Quark, but all the other characters are just kind of there in the background. The worlds look pretty cool. Gameplay smooth. I love the skill trees for the different weapons you have. They're really expansive. They give me enough upgrades on a regular basis. I like testing out all the different weapons. I think personally my favorite is the flamethrower, whatever that one's called. I just love being able to hold it down and just wreck shit left and right. Followed by the Pixelator, which turns all your enemies into like 8-bit sprites, which you can then smash with your wrench.
That's the one that sounds the coolest.
It's cool. It's pretty cool. And it operates like a shotgun, so it's got like just a one shot. And
oh, very nice, very nice.
Yeah. But I like the different like gear and shit he gets. Like I just got the jetpack, which allows you to fly around levels. I got the grind boots for grinding in rail sections. Little propeller blades for what's his face, Ratchet, that allows me to hover slightly. Plays smooth as butter. I'm having so much fun, and it's the best PS Plus game they've released in a long time. Not quite as good as Knack though, but you know what is.
Right, when you got Knack, that's all you need in your library.
I mean, Knack gives you all the drips in your barrel that you'll ever need.
All the drips in the barrel.
Knack is love. Knack is life. But other than that, I got the itch to play some more Shovel Knight, and I went back and I beat the Spectre Knight DLC. Yes, it was very sweet. And I decided to be a brave soul and go back into the Plague Knight and start crushing that. I've actually made a good bit of progress.
Have you crushed that, or has it crushed you?
No, I'm getting used to it, and I now have Tinker Knight and Gyro Knight, and then just the last stage, and that's it.
Very nice, very nice.
Once you get used to the jumping, then it's cake.
Yeah, you get used to jumping, and once you start unlocking some of the other different types of bombs and fuses and powders, it actually gets a lot easier. Still the hardest of all of them, just get used to his awkward jumping, and you still die a shit ton. But I'm definitely getting used to it. I really like the story in his. I think of the three, I think I actually like his the best, story-wise. It's simple, but I just like his interactions with these different characters and so forth. But I'm trying to think. I think that's the only 2 games I've played this week, really, which is Ratchet and Shovel Knight some more.
Very cool. Very cool. Believe it or not, I did play some video games this week.
Mm-hmm.
I played some Bloodborne.
Oh, okay.
Yep, got back on there, and I was telling Carmen after you disconnected that I was like, man, I just can't get into it, and then something happened, and the next thing I know, it was 3 hours later.
Yep.
And I was like, fuck, okay.
It starts to click.
Yeah,
it starts to click.
It's that game's just fucking good. It looks good. It's weird. It's dark.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. I enjoy it.
You're still in the first section, though, aren't you, though?
Yeah, I'm in the first section, and, I got my bearings back. And I remember the first time I played it, I was going super slow, and,
That's still the best way.
But this time, I've got my bearings back, and I was wrecking dudes, and I even fought that really big cleaver dude on the back side of the alley.
Oh, yeah.
It only took me twice to beat him. But I kind of got straight to the boss, so I could start leveling up. Because I got that little trick. If you fight the boss, or even to get him to spawn on the screen and lose, I almost beat him actually the first time, which was cool.
You're talking about Father Gascoigne?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, is that the first one?
Well, there's Father Gascoigne on the bridge.
On the bridge, yeah.
Oh, the cleric beast.
Yeah, the cleric beast. Just once you start that, then you can actually start leveling up. So I just wanted to be able to start leveling.
Okay.
So I did that, and I almost beat him first run. I used 8 blood vials, and one hit. If I had one Molotov cocktail, I would have beat him. But
yeah.
Anyway, that game's fun. I'm probably going to get back into it. I did roll credits in Mario.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking about it a few days ago. I'm going to go back. I finished with about 216 moons, I think. And I am going to go back with a guide and get all the moons.
Okay.
I don't really think that I'm the kind of player, or I need to try to find all the moons. I've got pretty much all the gameplay I need out of Mario. Yeah. I just kind of want to do it. So I'm going to grab a guide, go back, and get them, just have a little bit more fun with it.
I'm a little worried, though, that that might burn you out at that point.
Well, at that point that I've beaten the game, I've got the moves that I'm good to go. I can move on, you know?
I would still recommend, though, just not doing it all at once. Come back get a couple moons, take a break, play something else.
No, I'm not getting them all at once. I'll probably get, like, one stage at, like, a day, or, like, one stage at the time, and you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way I'm going to get 700 moons in fucking one sitting. I would shoot myself. God. What else did I play? I played the first stage in Mighty Number 9.
Ooh, you're cheating, bro. You're not supposed to play.
I know. I had to look and see if it was bad.
And
it's bad.
It's bad. I do it.
It's fucking terrible. Bad. It's fucking terrible.
You can't play any more though, man. We gotta go in.
I'm not. I just wanted to see, and the game sucks. I mean, it just sucks. Yeah. So that'll be fun once we do a playthrough of that. And I didn't start Ratchet & Clank, but I got it downloaded, and I think I played some Brawlhalla, and that was the night that Will told us to get on, and Will had been drinking.
Oh, yeah.
And me and Rob got on, we were playing, and the next thing we know, we hear Will snoring, so I started live streaming off PlayStation under the name My Boy Went Night Night, and it's just Will snoring, and we're just playing Brawlhalla and, like, ragging on him. Shit was so funny. It was great. But that pretty much took up my entire gaming experience. And I played some Overwatch way earlier in the week, like Monday. With... No. Was that last week? I might be getting it confused with last week. But I feel like I played some Overwatch this week at some point. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
You didn't play with me.
Maybe I didn't. But yeah, that's about it for my gaming. I feel like I got a lot done on the Switch side, because I was sitting there, we were watching Survivor, and I just had the Switch, and I was jamming on some Mario. That's great to just chill on the couch and have that big, nice, beautiful motherfucker in your hands playing.
Talking about your dick or your screen?
Don't worry about it. You can think about it and use your imagination.
Well, if he's talking about big and beautiful, he's not talking about his dick.
Ah.
Don't be jealous. Come on now. We can't all be like Carmen, I do forget. Alright, so we're ready to move into news. It's that lovely time of the podcast where we tell you what's been going on. So kick back, relax, and let's start it off with some pretty sad fucking news. We can say bye-bye to Toys R Us.
Wow.
They're closing all 800 stores in the U.S. They've got some stores out in Canada and Australia, and I think a few might stay open there, but, you know, for all intents and purposes, they're done for. Goodbye, R.I.P.
Man.
Going to the pearly gates.
Sad to see him go, man. I don't know. It's an institution to me. You know?
Yeah, we were talking about, you know, before we started recording, and, you know, I haven't been in Toys R Us in forever, but it was always there, you know? It was always an option. It was it was the toy store. It's like one of the only, especially the only chain toy stores left. I don't, like, KB Toys, I think, is still in Australia, but, you know, there's not a lot of toy stores out there.
We got to pour one out for them.
Yeah, I'll pour one out for my dead toy store.
Just sing on the corner. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
And like the Johnny Cash Hurt type song, and it's just the Toys R Us theme.
Yep.
Carmen, you gonna miss Toys R Us?
No, fuck no.
He ain't got no heart.
I got heart, bro, but if you haven't been in there recently, it's like hellacious. I shop for my nephews and nieces in that fucking place, and fuck it. The whole place can burn.
Boom.
Liquidate this.
Liquidate these nuts, Toys R Us. That's straight from Carmen. He hates the place. Like I said, we haven't been in it.
I don't necessarily hate it, but it's like...
you just don't
holiday shopping is a shit show. And then partner that with toys, and then ignorant parents who bring their kids. Rip.
Now, I wonder what kind of sales they're going to have when they go out of business.
Everything must go.
That might be worth it to go check it out.
Yeah, you might be able to get some Switch hardware pretty cheap.
Yeah, it's gonna go first.
Speaking of Switch hardware, I know we're kind of breaking up the stories here, but Jeremy found a SNES Mini out in the wild.
I did, with a bunch of Switches.
You should have bought it, man. God.
I ain't no scalping ass bitch.
Man, we could have.
I wouldn't even say that's scalping. That's just rare.
Just having it. That's cool though. What store was that? Was that Target?
It was Target. It's one near where I live, right across the street from the hair steer you used to work at, Cam. The Matthews one.
Like it had been returned.
Yeah.
It looked a little crushed on top.
That was probably some scrub ass in the back that just threw it on top of a pallet somewhere. And what the fuck is this? I was
talking with the guys at work, and they said they're finding SNES minis everywhere.
Really?
There was even one. Yeah, one of the guys over in Derry was talking about, man, I want a SNES mini, and they were like, you got them at Walmart right across the street. And he's really. He went there on his lunch break, came back, and he said, yeah, they had like 5 of them.
No shit.
I know. I guess they're getting less and less rare now.
Oh, well, I just pulled it up, and like on February 21st, Tech Radar said that they had the SNES Mini was back in stock, and that wasn't too long ago.
So that's giving me good hopes for when the NES Mini gets re-released this summer.
Didn't we report the same time we reported about the NES Mini getting re-released that they were ramping up the production of the SNESs to like 2 million units or something?
They announced before the SNES Mini came out. Reggie Fils-Aimé said, "Don't buy from scalpers. We're gonna make enough." So, yeah, because like I knew it was gonna happen. The first wave sold out, but it looks like they finally got their head out of their asses and they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna make more of these things. People like them, and we like money."
Good on them. So yeah, man, that just kind of broke when you said the Switch peripherals. I was thinking about that, but yeah, I might try to hit up the Toys R Us. We got one not too far from us, so I might hit it up and see what happens.
Maybe pick up some cheap Switch games and some Mario
I'm thinking
Kart.
some Switch stuff, and then I'm kind of set on PlayStation and Xbox. Maybe check out the Pops. I'm not really an action figure guy, but if they have some cool stuff, I might give it a gander. So we'll see. But RIP Toys R Us, sadly, it's liquidating. And I saw another thing today, totally unrelated to games, but 2 major grocery stores in the Southeast are about to close down because their parent company went bankrupt.
Wow.
Bilo and fucking Winn-Dixie are going out of business. The only reason that matters to me is because I used to be in the grocery business and Jeremy's in the grocery business. So every fucking body is going out of business.
I remember we used to shop at Winn-Dixie when I was a kid. And there used to be a Bilo near where I live. I was like one of those trampoline parks.
So we can go there, grab some cheap beer, roll up to Toys R Us, get some Switch stuff, and then have a party. That sounds great to me. All right. On a lighter note, there's a great new trailer out for Dragon Ball FighterZ. Z. Broly has got his own trailer. The dude is bigger than the entire screen. He's like 3 Gokus and 1 Boo put together. And he looks like a monster. He looks like a powerhouse, kind of like Nappa or 16.
I'm sorry, but since you said that, I gotta quote him from the movie. Monster? No, I'm the devil.
I didn't know that. That's pretty badass.
Yep.
I don't know. How much are the characters individually? Do you know, Jeremy?
Well, they're not released yet individually. It's only for season pass holders. If I had to guess, I'm gonna say like $8 each. Because I was sitting there trying to do the math because the season pass is $35, and if the leaked list of characters is anything to go off of, which I'm sure it is, I plan to download all of them except for 2. And I want to say there's going to be 8 characters, and if they're $5 a piece, it's cheaper to buy them a la carte. But if they're more than that, it might be cheaper to get the season pass. So I'm waiting to see how much Broly is individually so I can gauge it. If he's more than $5, I might just buy the season pass because it'll just be cheaper. But if he's like $5, no, I'll just buy him a la carte.
Yeah, I think that would be best for me because I don't think I want a season pass on that game, to be honest.
Well, the thing is, I really want Broly, I want Bardock, I want all the characters except for base Vegeta and base Goku. There's just no point in them. But if it's going to cost me more just to download individually, I might as well, get them early.
Carmen, you interested in getting any of these characters?
No, not really. No. I don't play the game enough as it is.
Yeah, so you're pretty good where you are with the base game.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what character would tell me that would pull me in to say, yeah, let's get it.
He's still salty because he didn't win in our matches.
I also didn't practice.
Say what?
I said I also didn't practice.
Oh, I didn't practice. Oh, no, I didn't practice.
You did.
No. No, yeah. All the one who practiced was Cam. You just mad. You mad, bro.
I put 20 minutes into the game max. before select start.
What, you mean overall?
Overall. I probably have 20 minutes of playtime in that game.
Yeah, but you had the most time with the beta.
I also
5 hours.
I put in 5 hours of play, which most of that is sitting in a lobby waiting for a match.
Ooh, that's probably the truth.
I probably had the most time in Fighter Z overall.
Yeah, we could tell.
Yeah, but, I don't know. I've always had a knack for fighting games. I don't have a knack for certain games, but that one seems to be, I'm decent at those.
Yeah, you can't jump for shit in Mario, but you can combo us some fucking hits.
Yeah, but for some reason, after we were playing Injustice 2, like, I'm actually good at that game, and then something was off, and I think it's what happened, us playing Dragon Ball FighterZ, then moving to Injustice, the speed difference, God, that really messed me up, man. Don't play those games back to back. That'll fuck you up.
No, man. What happened was I got in your head. I got in your space.
You might have.
You could not handle these moves. Hanging back, shooting you randomly with a cheap attack, throwing shit at you.
Better than dropping rocks on my dome piece.
I didn't need no rocks.
We got a new update on A Way Out. We've talked about this game a couple times, I believe. It's when your two brothers, you're in prison and you got to work together to get out. So they released something that's a little bit refreshing. They said the game is going to be about 6 to 8 hours to complete. And I wasn't expecting that for a game that was built like this. I expected, a few puzzles, maybe like 3 or 4 hours worth of gameplay, and that was it, with pretty little replay value. But it seems like they're checking off a few boxes that make me, perk my ears up a little bit at this game. 6 to 8 hours is a good playtime for it. You're playing with, you got to play with a friend. They can play for free as long as one of you has the game. I've heard the puzzles and like the atmosphere is pretty good. I think every time you play the game, something different happens. As far as like, I don't know if you'd call it like procedurally generated, but I think they do a pretty good job of not making it stale from the article I was reading. So I'm kind of excited for the game. Like, I really am. Like, I really want to probably like pick it up and yam on it with one of you, probably Carmen.
I mean, I'll play your free copy, but I won't be buying it. Yeah, it's. I'm sure it'll be cool, and I'll probably like it for a little bit, but it's not something I would come back to. I'd play it for a little bit and then just be done.
Yeah, I mean, it's not something you could. I don't think there's a lot of longevity in it, but I think it'd be worth the playthrough. I think it'd be good.
Yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be nice one and done.
What I don't know if this is a full price game or not. That could be the.
I hope not.
Yeah, I hope it's not $60.
Yeah, that could be the kicker if it is.
I mean, that's a lot of money for a very short game.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Even, there's plenty of games that have an 8-hour career mode, or story mode, and then, they've got some type of online play to boot. I don't know what's going on with the other features for this game, to be honest.
I mean, but how many times can you do the same thing?
Exactly. Well,
no,
what it's gonna turn into, it's gonna turn into a game that people speedrun.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh sure, like remember when Outlast came out and everybody was busting or speedrunning that game? I mean, they do it with every game, but I just remember that one being like super popular to speedrun when it came out. I was trying to Google it real quick, but I can't see. I mean, it seems like it's getting pretty good media as of right now, so we'll keep an eye on it and see where it goes from here. Another pretty cool thing is if you're Amazon Prime, which I know a lot of people have Amazon Prime now, or Twitch Prime, then you're going to start getting free games. It's kind of like a monthly subscription service like we have on the consoles. Cool. And for right now, I believe Devil May Cry is free on the PC. And the article I was reading, from what I recall of it, I can't remember what site the article was on, but they were saying that this is going to be an ongoing subscription type model where you'll get a free game, I think, every month. So
that's cool.
Yeah, pretty neat.
Last month I got, just a few days ago, I want to say I got Fortnite items for free, like new avatars and shit, new outfits.
For being like a part of something, or just in general?
Just for having Amazon Prime and being
Prime,
on Twitch.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I mean, it seems like they're doing some promotion there. I don't know. Did Amazon buy Twitch?
I don't know.
Yes.
I think at the end we're gonna see just two companies that exist in the world: Disney and Amazon. It's gonna be like the great, corporate wars.
Yeah, it's gonna be like two monopolies. Disney's
Amazon
gonna have
paid
everything.
$970 million for Twitch.
Jesus Christ.
$1 billion.
That was in 2014, so I need you guys to not be sleeping under rocks.
I've probably watched a total of 2 hours of Twitch my entire life.
You're about to lie.
I never logged into Twitch in my life. So
I forgot about what you're talking about. So besides maybe, all right, I'll be wrong. Let's call it 10 hours. 10 hours my whole life of Twitch.
I've never logged into Twitch, so that's how come I'm under a rock.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. I don't really give a fuck. I just didn't know why they were working in tandem. Good on them. I think Amazon's trying to push hard into the game space. Like, I think eventually they're going to start.
They're pushing hard into every space.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
They own Whole Foods.
I think it would be cool to see Amazon as a dev company. That'd be sick. An Amazon exclusive.
I don't think they'll do that.
If Valve can do it, they can do it.
Don't compare Valve to Amazon.
Yeah, don't insult Amazon like that.
Yeah, please.
Valve did some revolutionary things in its day.
If Cam can make a game on RPG Maker, anybody can.
Bro, I made some sick games on RPG Maker. Don't even get it twisted. I killed RPG. That was like my biggest thing as a kid, man. Like, I was such an I'd go home and make fucking RPGs. And I made some long ass RPGs, dude. God, I miss those days.
I knew a guy that made Dragon Ball Z games with RPG Maker. They were so fun.
That's awesome. That's sick. Man, if you haven't messed with RPG Maker, I feel sad for you.
Yes.
Is it still around? I guess it's got to be, right?
I don't know. I haven't looked for it. Here.
Fuck if I know.
Quick Google search RPG Maker.
Quick Google search.
Make your own game with RPG Maker. RPGMakerWeb.com. Shout out to that free plug. Sponsor us, RPG Maker.
Go check it out. It's pretty fucking cool. I remember having fond memories as a child playing this game. Days Gone, the survival, what would you call that? Zombie survival game, has been pushed back to 2019. This has been rumored, but now it's official. I'm all about it. You can thank
Rockstar Games.
Yeah, you can, because they didn't want to go against Red Dead. But, I'm all about it. Anytime you push back a game anyway, like, push it back all you want if you're going to make a better game.
I agree.
So, I want this game to be good. I really do. And, I remember seeing the trailer at E3. I got pretty hyped for it. And then it was crickets for a little while. And now, we're going to... I think we'll see this game come out in 2019. And I think it'll be a fun game. But, a lot of people think that the zombie genre is pretty saturated. So,
it's pretty tough. It's pretty played out. I can agree. It's not that you can't do it good. It's just you really got to stand out at this point.
Yeah, and I don't know if, like, World War Z, or not World War Z, or is it? No, War Z? What is that movie? Is it World War Z?
World War Z.
Yeah, those type zombies that, like, run super fucking fast and, like, they come after you and, like, make piles on top of each other. Like, that seemed like the kind of zombies in Days Gone. Like, remember it if in the trailer at E3, I don't know if you saw it, but, like, he's running through the barn and he's just got a fucking shit ton of zombies running after him. That's kind of a cool shtick, but I don't think that's going to be enough. So, I remember later we saw a little bit of stealth gameplay. He was sneaking through a camp past all these zombies. So I don't really know what kind of game they're going for. If it's going to be,
I think it's going to be like a Last of Us kind of gameplay. I think it's going to be a mixture of stealth, but with some spots of action in it. I think it's going to be because Last of Us was survival based.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be very similar to that. That's my guess. But who knows?
We'll find out next year. As of right now, this game is for me one that it would be like a residual pickup. Like, oh, this is on sale. This might be cool to play. Something like that. I don't think this is a day one pickup for me.
Nah, not for me. If it gets rave reviews and it comes out like around October or something like that, I'm in the mood for something like that. I might, but it's unlikely. but it would have to be like 9s and 10s.
I guess I'm just a negative Nancy today.
It's
a no for me.
No. All right.
It's a no. It's a hard no, like capital N, capital O.
I can't blame you.
All right. Carmen's hard on the no train right now.
I know. I don't know why. Everything that we bring up is just like no.
Next up on the list, we've got Super Smash coming to the Switch.
No! That's a hard no for Carmen.
This year.
The topic I've all been waiting for.
So the thing is Nintendo did a Direct. This was obviously the big reveal there. We don't know yet if it's a port, if it's a new game. From the stuff that I've read personally, it sounds like it's a new IP. Like a new game.
You can't call it a new IP.
Not a new IP, new game. But I think just as well it could be done the same way as they did Mario Kart. It could just be a glorified port with extra content.
Yeah, I'm still leaning towards port with new characters.
So you're thinking it's going to be whatever the title for it was on the Wii U with just a DX on the end.
It was literally called Super Smash Bros. Wii U, so they'll probably just call it like Super Smash Bros. Next or something like that. But I think it's going to be the same game, but now it's portable and it's got Squid Kid and I know I'm gonna be the negative Nancy for once. I'm tired of them and just fucking throwing Link in there again. This is 3 Links now. I remember when I bought the PlayStation Smash clone on PlayStation. I liked it. But everyone bitched and complained that there were 2 Cole McGraths. And yeah, I agree. There was no reason for him to take up 2 spots, one for evil and one for good. But no one's bitching that there's 3 fucking Links. And that Ganon and
Breath of the Wild
all
Link
these clone characters in Smash.
As long as I got my boy Kirby, we're good to go. Anybody
I don't know.
Crickets?
I'm not.
I'm such a cheap ass motherfucker with Kirby, y'all. I can't even lie.
I want to see it as a new game, but I just don't think they've had enough time.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that's holding me back. Like, have they really kept a new Smash under wraps this long?
Yeah, exactly. Like, this also makes sense that it would be a port because their ports from the Wii U had been really successful because not a lot of people bought a Wii U. So this is a good way for people to get caught up.
Yep, I agree. But
I think that doesn't discount that we won't see a new Smash on the Switch, but I think this is just something to tide us over until the new Smash comes along.
See, but they've never done 2 versions of Smash on the same console.
That's true, but it doesn't mean it won't happen.
No, I'm not saying it's not possible. Of course it's possible. The Switch is going to have a long lifespan to make up for all the shit that happened.
Well, it's so successful now. I think it's got some life in it. I think we can agree with that.
Yeah, and then they still have room to make like the Switch Plus, like the Pro version with double the memory and double this, and the screen's just slightly bigger, but it still fits so perfectly in your hand, on the train, on the bus, on the plane,
exactly,
on your couch.
And Nintendo is known for milking the shit out of their consoles, especially their portables, and I think pretty much everyone will agree this is a portable console,
and they should.
Oh yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying this is just part of their history. So I think they're gonna milk this for a while. They're still gonna work on a next gen quote unquote console, but I think as successful as Switch is, they're gonna ride this wave for a good while.
Yeah, like they're not blowing their load anytime soon.
This is at least a 5-year console. At least
longer than that.
I can't see it being any shorter than that. That's for sure.
Yeah,
I mean
they're gonna just keep driving this one home.
Yep, and it's possible we'll see a Switch. Not a Switch, a new Smash. Probably, if this is a port, I could see us getting like a new Smash maybe 2-3 years from now.
I mean, it really is about time for a new Smash. In all honesty.
Yeah.
So that's what you're kind of up in the air. That's why nobody can really tell definitively if it's a new game or a port yet. I think we all 3 here want a new game, so that's what I'm hoping for.
I'd be happy if it's a port. I didn't play Smash Wii U.
Yeah, and either way, I'll buy this game.
Oh yeah,
we'll be able to jam on it when we get together, do our game plan, so that'll be fun. But we're also probably going to be playing Mario Tennis because Mario Tennis comes out in June, and I'm buying this fucking game.
You'll be playing Mario Tennis.
I loved Mario Tennis 64. Something about it I've always enjoyed. Hell, we were at spring break, 5 years ago, Carmen, and we would fucking get up, drink, and make a drinking game out of fucking Mario Tennis.
Yeah, out of whatever game we were playing.
Yeah, but we played Mario Tennis a lot, Mario Kart a lot, fucking, Star Wars. But I'm just saying, like, Mario Tennis is my jam. I love it. And I'm really excited about this this new game. I think it's like Mario Tennis X or something like that. Do you know the name of it?
Nope.
I do not. I've never kept up with it. I've only ever played it when we were on spring break. I think it's really a cool game. Yeah, I think it's a super cool game, and I've seen a lot of people that I've talked to are kind of excited about it. But it's going to get overshadowed, unfortunately. And it's like they should have staggered these things. It's like, give us tennis and then let people get some time through that, and then say, hey, we have this Smash game, and if it's a new game, then it's like a fucking atomic bomb. If it's just a port with a few extra characters and maybe 2 new stages,
yeah,
it's a cruise missile.
It's called Mario Tennis Aces, and I just Googled it. Apparently, when they released a new picture or new art of Luigi, and Luigi's got a mean ass bulge, and the internet's going wild right now. Like, for real, it's like Luigi's bulge has the internet freaking out. That's
oh god,
that's fucking hilarious.
Oh,
but yeah, Nintendo is. They've thrown down the gauntlet. They're doing the right stuff, and they're giving us the right stuff. And I love it. Just keep it coming. Keep it coming to me. Next up.
I'm just waiting for them to fuck up. I'm just waiting.
They will, but they're on a good streak right now. So let's ride this wave a little bit longer before something bad happens. Until the Nintendo corner gets opened back up, we'll dust off the key and turn the rickety lock, and we'll open that door again one day, I'm sure. But let's change paces here. Change up a little bit and talk about one of the most overused, overplayed titles ever in the gaming world, Call of Duty. Black Ops 4 is officially announced. We talked about it a little bit last time, not long after we podcasted. James Harden showed up for a practice, the professional NBA player, with a Black Ops 4 hat on. It was 4 orange eyes. So the internet went crazy then a little bit later, they confirmed it. Black Ops 4 coming this year.
Like, think about this. Black Ops 40 is going to have 40 fucking eyes. It's going to be like...
Yeah, people are bitching about that. Like, why the fuck is it not IV? Why'd you make it 4 eyes?
Yep.
Because it's
because their fucking fan base hasn't learned Greek numerals yet. Or Roman numerals.
Roman numerals?
Greek numerals.
Greek numerals?
Well, excuse me, Greek, Roman, fuck off.
They're all the same. They all stab Caesar.
They're all. All their gods are dead.
This to be fair, Black Ops is my favorite part of the Call of Duty franchise. It's, a lot of people tout Black Ops 2 as the best Call of Duty.
I thought they said 4 was the best Call of Duty.
Modern Warfare 4.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Modern Warfare. I never heard anyone mention Black Ops 2. They always talk about Modern Warfare 4. That's the best ever.
Everybody, yeah, but I've heard a lot of Black Ops 2.
And also, I fucked your mom.
I don't know. I really enjoyed World War II. And now they're going back to Black Ops. I don't know.
Well, it's supposed to be modern boots on the ground, which is going to be a good thing for them.
I'm probably not going to pick it up. I might pick it up late.
You'll pick it up.
Yeah, it's a day one pickup. Get the fuck out of here. If you play Call of Duty, it's a day one pickup. Even if you don't play Call of Duty hardcore.
You say it every year. I'm not going to pick it up. I'm not going to pick it up.
Okay, maybe it's not day one. It's week one. Just like this World War fucking 2 one. It was like...
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4... Or Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare is the number 1 ranked Call of Duty game, and number 2 ranked Call of Duty game of all time is Black Ops. Excuse me, not Black Ops 2.
Oh, Black Ops 2.
Black Ops was great. Black Ops 2 was great. Black Ops 4 is going to be great. I didn't play 3. The 4th one's going to be good.
So go get your Call of Duty fix.
And somebody rag on Cam in the comments when he buys it the first week it's out.
I will. I'll be in the comments live doing that.
It's
I'm
lit.
telling you, I really don't think I'm going to buy it. But we'll see. We'll see. I've said that
Okay.
before.
Okay. I believe you.
We're archiving
Not only
this.
was Black Ops 4 announced, they also announced a Division 2. A lot of announcements this week now that we're going through them. I'm pretty stoked about this one. This is definitely a pickup for me. I put a lot of time into Division. Did a lot of in-game raiding in Division. That was a fun game.
This game is fucking awesome. I'm super stoked about this second game. I know somebody who isn't, Jared.
Yeah.
But, like, with all the changes that they made in the first game, and the roadmap that they have out for 2018 on that game, plus the new game, we're looking at a hit. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hit job.
Jeremy is a doubter. He thinks it's a microtransaction, basically factory.
All right, so how about this, Jeremy? How about if one company reviews this game and gives it over a 9, and I'm talking 9.1, 9.2, anything all the way up to a 10, you buy it and you play it with us.
Fuck no, because there's gonna be one asshole out there who gives it a 9.5 or a 10. It's fucking Ubisoft.
Okay, so we'll limit it to GameSpot, IGN, and Polygon.
No, I didn't say it's not gonna get good reviews.
The odds are in your favor.
I did not say it's not going to get good reviews. I said it's going to be just a slight improvement over the original. You're looking at another Destiny 2 here. It's going to be the same basic game, a few little tweaks. It'll get popular for a couple weeks, and it's just going to fade away like all the rest. It's not going to make a splash.
It's going to be better.
Ripple.
It's going to be a better sequel than Destiny 2.
It's going to be it'll be better than Division 1, but not much. Yeah.
Huh. Strong words coming from Destiny. Strong. Destiny. God, Jeremy. About Destiny. Jesus.
But you won't take the bet. Come on.
I'm not taking a bet. I'm not taking a fucking bet on review scores.
Come on. Play the game.
Have you seen this
gets
day?
a 10.
Have you
Play
seen
the game?
Yeah, PUBG gets a fucking 10. You think they're not going to get Division? At least someone's not going to get Division around somewhere a 9?
Nah.
I mean, look at Kirby just had a new game out. It's bland and average, and yet I'm still seeing at least a couple websites giving it 8.5 and a 9.
Yeah, but we're not talking about Kirby. We're talking about the motherfucking Division.
I'm talking about any AAA title, especially from companies like Ubisoft or EA. Some asshole out there is going to give it a huge score. It's called money. It's called payola. Have you learned nothing from the Kane and Lynch 2 saga?
Jeremy, play the game with us.
Hell no.
Well, what if I buy it for you? What if I buy it for you?
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go out, I'll take $60, and I'll buy a beanie. Because that's what this game is. It's a beanie collector simulator.
All right, so what if I buy the game for you? Will you play it with us?
You buy the game for me. I'll play it once, and then I'll take it to GameStop and get $10 for it. Because I'm not keeping it. Dude, I have zero interest in this game. I don't like these online only damage sponge enemies shooters where there's no purpose whatsoever.
The purpose is to go pew pew pew.
Yeah, and I can do that in any fucking game.
Pew pew pew.
And I don't have to pay $60 for the same fucking game and stand in line to go get a mission.
But Jeremy, this game is right up your alley. It's a game that you never have to finish.
That's true, but I already have about 500 games I haven't finished.
Just add it to the backlog.
I didn't pay $60 for most of them either.
All right. You know Jeremy's never going to play this game. It's okay. It's all right.
I even offered to spend $60 on the man.
I'm excited. We'll get enough of it. We'll bring all the Division news to you. Don't you worry.
It's going to be
crispy.
Let's keep
it moving, fellas. So let's talk about some Fortnite. Carmen, you mentioned it earlier. The Fortnite mobile is live. Carmen's got some time into it. So we got that coming out. You know, I got asked on Twitter what I thought about Fortnite, and you know, I kind of used to I didn't give it the props that it needed. Like, I was talking junk about it. Didn't think it was ever going to live up to the hype. I thought it was just another cartoon gimmick. And, you know, this game is fucking, you know, it's rose to the top. And it's done, you know, it's put its stamp forever on gaming. This game will again be a turning point in gaming. It's made its mark. It's there. Even it's just basically a phenomenon. It's created a cultural phenomenon. I see it everywhere, from news articles to memes to you name it. I love Fortnite. It's fun. I don't play it. Like, I don't get the itch to play it as much. I don't know if it's just the genre. Like, I really thought I'd like the genre at first, but I don't get the itch to play it as much as I do other games. But I mean, it's just fun. The graphics are great. The characters, the maps are cool. Everything about it flows really well. It's just in a great place. And it's if you're not playing it, I don't know why you're not playing it.
I mean, it's free. The Battle Royale mode is free.
I really like. It's gonna sound weird. It's saying it's an underdog since it just come from a AAA company, but I do like its kind of meteoric rise from being known as a PUBG clone and people were dissing on it to now it's more popular than PUBG.
It was dirty how they came in the game, but
they made their mark. It was dirty. They were the first real players against PUBG. I had this in the notes a little bit later, but while on it, but PUBG just hit 5 million players on the Xbox, which is a big milestone. And the fact of the matter is, though, is that Fortnite is definitely they're overshadowing as far as media presence.
Well,
in popularity, and all honesty, they're about tit for tat as far as just player base. But as far as which one is killing it right now in the media, it's definitely Fortnite.
Well, I think also one of the reasons it's getting more in the media is because they're just doing more with Fortnite. PUBG's just become stagnant. Fortnite's constantly improving, adding new shit.
I really don't think that's it, because they're both releasing. I see patches for both all the time. I just think because Fortnite is basically the media attention right now, you're just going to hear about it more.
I disagree.
Now, as far as the quality of the updates, I mean, I can't really talk about that, because I don't know what PUBG's doing. But I just see, update this, update that, patch whatever. So, who knows? But I do know right now that Fortnite is everywhere. I mean, I saw a video the other day of a kid or high school wrestling championship, and a dude before he started did the ride, like the horse ride that they do in Fortnite, the celebration or whatever. So it's crazy what's happening.
Shit, Ninja had Drake.
Yep, that's what we're going to talk about later. I mean, I don't know if you haven't heard, you've been living under a rock.
Might as well talk about it now. We're on Fortnite.
As far as gaming goes, but last night, Ninja, a really famous streamer, and he's even more famous now, played Fortnite with Drake, Drizzy, and they won. It was so fucking cool, but the internet was broken. Like, they broke Twitch records. I think they had the most viewers of a non-tournament gameplay. So, you remember back when Dr. Disrespect did his thing and he broke the record? He had like 300 and something thousand. Drake and Ninja had about 600 and something thousand.
Pretty wild.
Ridiculous. Insane. And I've seen Ninja play. Ninja's fucking good. He's like, I don't know if you've ever seen his videos, but he'll do shit like he'll build a room around somebody and just like put traps everywhere, and he'll just kill them with traps. It's pretty fucking sick. He's pretty good.
Oh yeah, they the viewers will make bets with them, to get a kill this way, I'll subscribe to you for a year, and dude's just get your wallet out, let's go.
Yeah, that is so cool. And Fortnite being what it is perfect to stream. I think I read an article. Well, I didn't read the article. I think I saw it on Twitch. They're doing some kind of big tournament for around E3, and it's 32. I don't know if it's 32 total or 32 on 32, but there's going to be celebrities versus gamers. So some celebrities are playing some of the big Fortnite players. So I was like, man, that's fucking cool. You got celebs playing the damn game now. Carmen, you play it a lot. Tell me what's some of the best parts about Fortnite.
Visually, I think the game is phenomenal. I think the game looks great. The changes that they've made to rendering is great. It's awesome. The world loads in super fast. It's super clear. You can see everything that's going on. I love the weapons. The weapons are great. The looting is fun. Frustrating at times, but still fun. It's just overall, the game is sound. I don't find many mistakes. I think I've had one glitch the whole time that I've played the game, and that was the other night. I picked up a gun, and it came out of a chest. I picked up the gun. It had 0 ammo in it. That's the only mistake I've seen in this game. I turned around and got killed immediately by somebody that was running up on me. I was like, all right, I'm going to grab this minigun. I'm going to put them to sleep. Fucking dude pops me with a revolver because I have no ammo. But other than that, the game is sound. They're pumping it. They're pumping it with content. They're doing it right. They're doing games right.
Yep. And, I mean, with their combination of timing, the gameplay itself, and then the art style and graphics, obviously, it's a big hit. It's a big hit that's not going anywhere anytime soon. But I think I think we talked about, this whole battle royale genre will be insanely overdone this year. We haven't seen it yet, but it's coming. We're still early. So don't worry, it's going to happen. But let's move it on. There's a little game development company that you might have heard of. They've done a few games here and there, but it's called Square Enix. Jeremy, you ever heard of them?
No. Can't say they have. What have they done?
They did like this RPG. It's called Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
How can it be Final? They made 15 of them.
But, so a lot of us, I'm sure we've talked about it, have heard there is a remake for one of the most well, I don't know if it's the most touted, but probably one of the universally accepted, one of the best Final Fantasies.
It's the most iconic.
7. Most iconic. I know a lot of people like 6. They put 6 and 7 together. As far as like the best or favorites. But there's a Final Fantasy 7 remake that's been happening. It's been in the works for, I don't know, a year at least now, isn't it, Jeremy?
Oh, wait, more than that.
Has it been longer than that?
I think it's been at least 2 years. Because remember, it was announced at that E3 where like Sony destroyed the internet.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, because they announced that and like Shenmue 3. I want to say it was.
Yeah, I mean, that was
at least
2 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
But anyway, so there's been some leaks out that Square Enix is hiring more people for the Final Fantasy remake team to, quote, increase quality of the game.
R.I.P.
That does not bode well. I mean, that sounds like corporate talk for we got to fix some shit, basically.
Yeah, that made me go from guaranteed pre-order of whatever special edition crap they were going to have to wait for reviews. That's saying something.
And you know, I'm not surprised, but I didn't think that they were going to have troubles with it. I just thought it was going to take forever to get published, but I didn't think there was going to be quality issues.
I called this at the beginning when I heard this was announced. Well before we were podcasting, well before we were talking about games every week. I said that if they don't keep the game in-house, it will get fucked up. And when they sent it out to another company to do it, it was obviously a problem because they had to take it back.
You know, like, yeah. Go ahead.
You ever try to clean up somebody's mess? Like,
yeah.
Like think about like somebody that like cuts meat and like they fuck everything up. There's like no saving it.
Well, see, this is, again, everything you're saying is what's got me worried, because this is exactly what happened to Duke Nukem Forever. It got made and then sent out and then just to other companies so many times, and by the time it came out, it was shit. That's got me so worried about this, because I think that's what's going to happen here. It's just...
The problem, though, with this is that they wanted to they didn't want to just recreate it. They wanted to redesign it.
Yeah.
It didn't need to be.
Well, that's the thing, because the whole game it's just the same story, but the whole engine, everything is completely new. They're going for more an action-based RPG based on like Final Fantasy 15, which I'm actually for. I like it. The only thing, but what really started getting me worried was when they announced it was going to be episodic. Not happy about that. But I still had faith in the quality of it, especially after being pleased with Final Fantasy 15. But this just, it's never a good sign whenever we have to hire more people to improve quality. Especially with, like, fucking Square, they're notorious for these long blackouts where we get no information. Cough, Kingdom Hearts, cough. But when they come back from a long hiatus with nothing to say, oh yeah, we gotta hire some more people, just improve quality, I'm like, fuck. You fucked it up.
Yeah, but I think they're cleaning up a mess at this point. So you need to clean out all the shit that doesn't need to be there, and then you still have to figure out a way to make a great game.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
The game was already great. It was great just the way it stood. All you had to do was redo. You just had to remaster it.
No, they had to remake it. They already remastered it. That was the PC version.
I'm saying they could have just remastered it for the consoles.
No, what you're saying is
done it right.
What you're saying is they could have just kept the combat the same, and then just up the visuals, added in cutscenes with dialogue and all that. It would have been like the Crash remake.
I'd have been okay with that.
Yeah, that's what you're saying they should have done, and that's what a lot of people thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be that, but they had to go the full balls to the wall and just completely redo everything, and that's really just screwing them over.
Yeah, it's like if I wanted to see Squall in an action RPG, I'll go put on Kingdom Hearts 1 and I'll play it there.
Squall, you won't see Squall in action RPG. He's not in Final Fantasy 7.
In 7?
Yeah, the Squall's from 8. Yes, Squall had the gun sword. Cloud has the big sword.
Don't test Jeremy's Final Fantasy knowledge, Carmen. You know better.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 7 was big sword. 8 was gun sword. 10, water sword.
Boom. I got him confused.
Yeah. Yes.
Even still then, if I want to fight Cloud, I'll fight him. I'll fight him in an action game on Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, or you could do Dissidia. Kingdom Hearts is better though.
It's like you just don't need to do the things that they're doing. They're fucking up. It's gonna be a fucked game.
I'm pretty anxious to see what the scores are when it comes out, or what happens, what kind of media we'll have. Like, it doesn't bode well, I don't think.
Okay, the kind of media you're going to have people who complain about the game, but still give it a high review. You're going to have every fanboy buying it. You're going to have people that just have never even played Final Fantasy saying, oh my god, we have to buy Final Fantasy VII Remake. It was the greatest game on the PS1. Buy. And then before you know it, the whole fucking thing is blown out of proportion. It's a trash-ass game. You might as well just hang it up. I don't think they're gonna save it. The only way they save it is if they scrap what's there and start over, and then you'll never see the fucking game.
Oh, they wouldn't start over. They've already dumped so much money into this. There's no way they're scrapping it. They're gonna release it, shit or not. So we're either gonna get. I think at this point we're either gonna get a really shit game that's gonna tarnish the legacy of Final Fantasy VII, or we're gonna get a mediocre game that's still gonna tarnish the legacy of Final Fantasy VII.
And it will just really if somehow, some way, the game comes out and it's like perfect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking shoot myself in the foot.
Oh, I'll be happy as shit.
I'd be happier if that happened. I'd rather that happen.
I want this game to succeed. I'm just not confident it's gonna be good. I feel the same way about this as I feel about Division 2. I just don't think it's gonna be very good.
We will see, and we will definitely keep an eye on this, because this is something near and dear to definitely more so Jeremy and Carmen than me. But I can appreciate Final Fantasy, and I'm excited for this. So we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep you updated. But let's keep it moving. We've got Geralt confirmed for Soul Calibur 6. No big shock there.
I called it.
I think that once they said that he was crossing over, it was pretty much Soul Calibur was the only choice. He looked like the trailer. He looks pretty badass. He's definitely. They showed some of his swordsman skills. That was pretty cool.
Hopefully he fights better in Soul Calibur than he does in the actual game.
That was one.
You were saying he's pretty clunky.
Oh, he was
combat
clunky as
in
fuck
the game is clunky. If you take the combat away and like lore wise, he's a badass swordsman, badass fighter.
I love his look. I love he looks like a cool character, and I liked him in the game. But his fighting was ass.
Yeah, the combat in that game is terrible. But yeah, I think he's going to fight pretty good. He looked like definitely a swordsman character in the trailer. He had some of his like fire spell he was using, I think I saw. So he'll be a cool addition to the game. Do we know if he's going to be the only special character, the special appearance in Soul Calibur?
Hard to say.
I haven't heard anything about the game.
Yeah, I haven't heard much at all.
I think they only ever do one guest character per game.
Well, didn't they do one? Like, haven't they done like one on the PlayStation and it's definitely on the Xbox?
that was only for the second game. And that was a long time ago. Ever since then, they've always done the same guest for all the versions.
So we'll see. I'm actually interested in this game. This might be a buy for me.
Oh, I love me some Soul Calibur. It's been a long time.
Calibur. Yeah, it has been a while.
Yeah, as long as the game's good.
Yeah, I don't see why it would go severely downhill. Soul Calibur has always held like a certain level of standard. You know what I mean? I can't remember like a super shitty Soul Calibur really off the top of my head.
I just want them to bring back the create a character mode. That was awesome.
What was that?
3?
3?
Yeah. 3 and 4 had it, and I think 5 didn't.
I remember that. That was cool. It's a good fighting game. I really enjoyed it. I think we've talked about it before, like what our favorite character was. That was pretty cool. That was a good times. Good times. But alas, we have made it to one last news story. This is one that I'm pretty sure it excites all of us here at the Hella Average. The Sega Genesis Classic Collection is coming to the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. This is 50 of the best Sega games remastered for the new consoles. There's going to be audio visual filters, rewind features. No telling what else they're adding into it.
This is going to be like the Sega Genesis Mini, but just digital edition.
Yes. And I'm totally down with it. Super exciting stuff.
I can't wait to play this on your Switch, Cam.
Well, you're going to be waiting a long time.
Keep waiting because it is not coming to the Switch. It's a lot of the one of the podcasts I listen to. The host is big Nintendo fanboy, and he is pretty salty about that.
I will admit it is very odd that's not going to the Switch, and I know I've seen the Nintendo fanboys getting just buckets of salt out over this.
Yes, it's like a salt mine, if you will, Jeremy.
Yes, saltier than me in Wario Stadium.
I don't know if that's possible, but I gotta say I'm really excited for this. We'll have it. Trust me, I'll have it. I'm sure everybody else is getting it.
I just hope that this is priced right. It shouldn't be more than $30, maybe $40 max. 60's asking a bit too much, I think.
Even for 50 titles?
Yeah, because I bought the Sonic Genesis collection on the PS3 brand new when it first came out. It was 40 games. It was $20. And that was brand new on launch day.
60 would be tough, but I think given this library, I might would pay $60 for it. And I thought I had the fucking library up, but I think I closed out.
Well, I can guarantee it's going to have probably all 4 Sonics, Sonic Spinball. It'll have all the Streets of Rage, all the Phantasy Stars, 2 Shining Forces. Probably have both Vector Mans. It'll probably have Dynamite Heady, Kid Chameleon, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, hopefully Columns 1 and 2. Probably have both Echo the Dolphins. Comic Zone, I hope, is in there. That's an awesome game. It'll have a couple of shitty games like Sword of Vermilion. Probably Shining in the Darkness. That wasn't very good.
Well, so apparently they haven't given the list yet, but in the trailer you can see.
Oh, Gunstar Heroes is going to be there. I heard that's a good game.
You can see Sonic the Hedgehog, Altered Beast, Streets of Rage, Toe Jam and Earl, Golden Axe, Space Harrier, Gunstar Heroes, and The Revenge of Shinobi.
Well, Space Harrier, that was Master System. That wasn't Genesis.
Well, it's on there.
Interesting. Oh, I'm not denying it. I'm just saying that's not being true. That means it's
loophole.
Yeah.
You heard it here first on Hella Average Gaming.
I think it's going to be $20. If we're going
that would be awesome.
That's cheap, I think Carmen. That's cheap.
I hope it's $20. I think you're lowballing.
But at the most, $29.99.
Yeah, I would be willing at most to pay $40. I think
it's $39.99.
I think 30 is a sweet spot. 20 is a bit too low. Not that I would be complaining, not at all. But 60 is too much, just too damn much.
I think it's an easier sell if they do it at $20. I don't find these things to keep people hooked in. People are going to play them just to say, I did it again. I played Sonic again, and then it will live in their library and never get played much.
Oh, I don't know, man. I played the shit out of my SNES Mini.
You're not an ordinary human being, Jeremy.
I know. I live in the past, though.
And then talk shit to me for playing Resogun. I have to slap you next time I see you.
Yeah, but I play all the games on my SNES Mini. I don't play just one continuously.
You don't play Mario over and over and over again?
I play multiple games on my SNES Mini as well.
That's good. But you're not score chasing, are you?
I don't think there's a game on there to chase scores on.
Yeah. I think you're...
Maybe I could speedrun Kirby's Dream Course.
Yeah,
such a fun game. God, that's such a fun game.
But other than that, like, I'm just enjoying what's on there. But, like, take Jeremy out of the equation and the other Jeremys of the world, and the Sega collection gets a few weeks of play, if that, maybe 2 weeks. And if you spend $40 on it, you're going to have some regret. If you spend $20 on it, you're not going to lose any sleep.
I don't know. There's a big Sega Genesis crowd out there. I think that are going to be playing it for a while. You think there's Nintendo fanboys? There's definitely Sega fanboys.
I see it. In my mind, it's just like, I don't know, if it's $20, $25, that's less than 50 cents a game.
But you can't equate it like that, because then what? If you start,
that's just how I equate it in my head. Like, that's
but if you equate it at this, like, well, every Sonic game is worth $5, and then these two games are worth $3. Before you know it, the whole collection's fucking $400.
Well, like I
said, you can't think of it like that.
Well, even still, worst case scenario is $60. That would make every game cost like $1 and some change.
I'm not saying you should equate it. I'm just saying that's how it equates in my brain. Like,
yeah,
I just don't see that being a price point. I think $40. I think that's where it's at.
Max for me. It's a day one purchase though, as long as it's not over 40.
All right, there you go. If it's not over 40, we're all gonna get it. As soon as they give us the price in the list, we're gonna update everybody on this one, because one of us is gonna be right, and two of us will be wrong.
I mean, we touched every price point.
What if they release? No, they could release it at 50, and then we'll all be wrong.
Yes, they could, or 70. The first game to be priced is $70.
That would be fucking hilarious.
That's it for the news. We've made it all the way through. We had a lot to touch on. I think we got one more thing. Carn wanted to hit us with the surprise quickfire question.
All right, Jeremy.
Yes.
Name the worst box art you've ever seen on a game.
Phalanx on Super Nintendo.
Cam.
What'd you say, Jeremy?
Phalanx on Super Nintendo. Google it.
Phalanx on Super Nintendo.
It's hilarious. Failing.
Let me see what you got here.
Spelled PHALANX.
All right.
Yep. Can you guess what kind of game that is by looking at that?
No. What is it actually?
It's like a R-type shooter, like Gradius.
Oh,
it's like one of the most infamous box arts out there. It's amazing.
That's fucking sick.
Oh.
Did you look at it, Carmen?
Yeah, I've seen that one. Doesn't even make sense.
Exactly. What the fuck does an old man with a banjo and a dog have to do with shooting aliens in space?
But I don't, I don't pay attention that much box art. Probably, I remember, Shaq Fu's box art was pretty fucking dumb. Like, it was just Shaq standing there with his fist closed.
Have you seen the original Mega Man box art on Nintendo? That's fucking awful. Look that up real quick. It's fucking awful.
Yeah, or just think of like the one that comes to my mind of like recent games.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he looks like shit, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But like even just recent games like Resident Evil 6, I hate the box art for that game.
Oh, you mean Giraffe Blowjob?
Yeah. And then there's another one, I can't remember what it's called. It's like Super Bubble Breakout or some shit, and it had like a baby on it.
Oh, yeah, with the sunglasses.
Yeah, I can't remember what the name of the game is.
I think it was Bust a Move. Super Bust a Move.
Oh, yeah, let's see.
Oh, I remember that one. It's like a close-up of like a baby doll face with some sunglasses and shit.
Yeah, it is Super Bust a Move, and it's like, has a bubble, and then the glasses on with the game, and yeah, it looks like shit.
Oh my god, that's shitty. Yeah. These are some good ones. Like, I never really paid attention to these. That's fucking awesome.
Alright, so what's your favorite box art?
Ooh, I would probably...
Mine is Earthworm Jim. I remember that as a kid. I love that box art.
I would say Chrono Trigger on Super Nintendo. I love Akira Toriyama's art style. It's awesome.
Yeah, Earthworm Jim was cool. What was yours, Jeremy?
Chrono Trigger. Because it's drawn by Akira Toriyama, who did Dragon Ball. So I'm a sucker for that.
Did he do Chrono Cross too?
No, that was actually done by the guy who did Escaflowne. It was also kind of a generic box art, kind of lame.
It is. I just didn't know if that was done by the same.
No.
Yeah, you could definitely tell the difference now I'm looking at them side by side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 2 that I really liked.
What you
Which
like?
are?
I like Final Fantasy X only because it's super simple.
I agree with that. I like that one.
I like that it just has that little flow to it, and it kind of, after you get into the game, you realize all the elements that are there.
I love when they do stuff like that too, where it's just you can kind of look at the box art like, oh, now I understand.
Yeah, and then another one that I really love is Grand Theft Auto Vice City. The
Very
box art
cool.
for
That's
that
pretty
game
cool.
is
Yeah.
super
Very
cool.
I don't like the Grand Theft Auto games, but I do love their art style, especially for their covers. I like the segmented looks of it, the Pulp Fiction-y kind of feel.
Yeah, they're real nice.
It's really cool.
I mean, I like one that Shovel Knight's box art stands out to me.
Oh, that's another good one.
It's got all of them standing there. It's pretty cool. Man, I'm trying to think of some other cool ones. I tell you what, I don't think it ever had a real legit box art because it was a DLC, but Blood Dragon was one of the coolest.
It had cool
visuals.
promotional artwork.
Yeah. I don't think it had box art, but that was one of the coolest styles of gaming that I've seen in a long time. There is some box art for it. You should look it up. It's pretty cool. Pretty sick. Far Cry Blood Dragon.
But you know what else has some crappy box art recently? Was Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Did it? I didn't even pay attention to it. I got a digital.
It's look at the box art for it. It's a lame picture of Goku. That's it.
Oh yeah, it kind of reminds me of Street Fighter 4.
Yeah, with the ink style.
Oh, okay. I've seen it. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, look up the box art for Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. That's really fucking stupid.
Everybody listen, make sure you're looking at this box art with us.
Yeah, Budokai 3 was the best of the Dragon Ball games until Fighter Z came along, but it had terrible box art. It's just Goku and a fist.
Yeah, those Budokai games played so bad.
Yeah,
Budokai 3 was awesome. What are you talking about?
I can't agree.
You would be the vast minority on that one. Is beloved by many. Fighter Z was the only game to come along to actually take its throne.
Twisted Metal has some pretty cool box art. Twisted Metal 4.
More.
Twisted Metal 4 was the shit. There it is, right there. I forgot about it, but it's pretty cool.
I also love Bloodborne's box art. It's very simple.
Yes, Bloodborne's cool. Bloodborne's very cool. Oh shit! All right. Well, if that concludes it for the box art talk, I think we've got another podcast in the books. I hope that you enjoyed it. We're going to have the new releases up. Go check those out on YouTube. Jeremy should be having some Antiquity coming back out. Season 2 we're working on. Man, we got so much coming down the pipes. We're going to have some more Select Start coming at you live. Not live, but coming at you. And I got a little overzealous. I'm sorry, Carmen. Without further ado, why don't you give him a rundown, Carmen?
Well, check us out on our own website. It's mostly up to date. HellaAverageGaming.com. We're posting all our shit there. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, Stitcher, iTunes, Google Play. Hit us with some thumbs up, some subscriptions, some likes, some comments. Do all that stuff. If you want us to play games live, support us on Patreon.com. And on that note, stay hella average.
See you later.
Good night.
We survived. We survived.